Well, blazing your screens again, this is Mzansi podcast coming to you live and direct from our Johannesburg studios. And then today, as always, we are always in the greatest of company in town. Like you can never go wrong with the company that we keep, okay? I go by the name Tshepi Nthinya and I'm with my co-host.
Thank you, Tshepi. Welcome, guys. Thank you for joining us again. Welcome back to the show. Shout out to you guys. We really appreciate your support. It has been amazing. Our first episode actually just went spiked up with likes and subscribes. So guys, keep on showing that love, keep on viewing, and we really appreciate your support. And thank you so much. So today we are joined by our guest. We're gonna take it through to our guest here. So I go by the name of Ayanda Dladla. Thank you for joining again. This is...
Hi guys, my name is Bongani. I'm Shabalala, one of the visitors. Am I saying it correct?
You almost said the co-host.
One of the visitors. I go by the name of Bongani Shabalala. Those know me by Bobo. Ex-flight attendant for an known carrier. Yeah, that's me today.
Okay. Hi guys, my name is Walile and I'm Kwati, my surname. Then I'm a banker. I'm working for one of the known financial institutions. So welcome.
Yeah. See, we've got co-hosts today. Everyone is welcoming you to the podcast. Like everyone is within. It's nice always. This goes to show that we make people comfortable to a point that they want to take our job. Okay? Guys, please, these people must not take our job. Now, today is no ordinary. This is the discussion that we always engage in. The reality of living in South Africa. Being young, black, and gay. That is the reality of what is the topic of our discussion today. And it doesn't get any different. We want to hear your views. Please like, share, engage within the topic, and obviously Mzansi podcast, tune in and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yeah, as always, guys, you know what to do. Like, share, and comment to our YouTube channel. And keep on doing the same thing over and over again, guys. So today we'll be talking about homosexual. So as we all know, guys, some of the countries, it's different countries, different treatment, different vibes. So what I want us to touch base on, it's really deeper than what you think or what you see on the street as you walk around. So we'll be going through that sentimental.
Yeah, homosexuality, it is the topic today. Let us know if you have somebody who's gay within your circle, even lesbian. I know that it goes with the LGBTQIQ.
Yeah, that's true.
I know these things. I know, I do. I've been around.
Have you tried being a lesbian before?
No, but a lot of them like me. A lot of them they like me so much. Yeah, no, they do.
Someone must come out.
No, they do. They just like me.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. And you know what, Tshepi, talking about this thing, I think we need to come back. There's an important point that I want to touch base with Welile and Bongani.
Yeah.
The point where how do you come out of your closet?
But that is the stigmatization of being gay or lesbian. Why do we have to come out? Yes. I think that is part of the discussion today. Why do you have to come out? Did you come out of being straight?
True. That is not a question.
And when did you come out? When did you realize that you're straight?
Hey guys, this thing is fire. I'm excited about this show, guys.
Okay.
Can't wait. I think there's so many things that are going through my mind right now, and I'm so excited about this. I want to ask, because there's this after 9, there's this and that, bottom, tops. So all those things, guys, let's just elaborate.
No, definitely, we are going to do that. But also one important aspect that we need to be touching base on is the victimization that, the LGBTQI plus family, I want to put it like that, is literally exposed to. They're victimized so much that they even afraid. That is why we have this sentiment that they need to come out. You know, because they are not comfortable within the environment that we live in. So yeah, we have the topic is very much blazing, and I can't wait for us to dive into it. Okay.
Let's get on to it without any further ado. Let's get on to it.
I feel like me and Ayanda have been doing the talking all the time. So it's time, Bongani, please.
We're still waiting for the questions to be asked.
They coming your way.
Okay.
So Bongani, let's just start. Who is Bongani Tshabalala? The aviation.
Well, Bongani is someone who grew up in the East Rand.
Shout out to
So someone who grew up in the East Rand, then went to school in the East Rand, started varsity obviously in Joburg, and then pursued my career in aviation. Ever since I've been in aviation. So that's me. Come from a family of 3, Swati. That's who I am.
Okay, nice.
Thank you, Bongani.
And Welile?
Okay, me, I'm Wolile.
Yeah.
I'm a Xhosa guy. So I grew up in Northwest. So don't ask me why.
Xhosa Nthinya.
I was actually about to come to that point. Xhosa in Northwest.
Now, remember when you come from Eastern Cape, your parents want to work and then they just come in their minds to work. So that's why I grew up in Northwest at Forgeville. Then currently I'm a banker working for one of the financial institutions.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay. So can you speak to one?
Yeah, ke kgona bu.
Gamonate.
Gamonate.
Ke leboga ngwana bo gae. Ke na le ngwana bo gae today. Ke kgathetse ke maXhosa le nna le maZulu. Please, ke na le ngwana bo gae today.
Yes. She's throwing punchline. I think we must also bring in our Zulu.
I'm not ready for that episode.
Wait for it.
That episode, I'm definitely not ready for that. Okay, gentlemen, tell us, how is it like being gay and living in South Africa? What has been the experience around being gay? And like Ayanda was alluding to say, when did you realize that you were gay and you had to come out?
Well, with me, it started when I was still very young.
Okay.
I used to always fantasize playing with dolls and being the mother and, you know, the works of it. And then, so it started like that. I've never had interest.
Sure.
I'd see a girl as a friend.
Yeah.
And then I'd see a boy as, someone of interest, of who I aspire to be with, than the opposite sex. So, well, living inside, I think it depends with the type of character that you possess also as a person. Because with me, I've never had any problems because obviously I'm vocal and I appear to be strong in public and, you know, so it's not easy to easily approach that person and humiliate and name, shame and discriminate. So I've never had those problems, even growing up, even till today. Because it's one of those, they're trying to support that, they're trying to look shy. But you appear to be very masculine then.
Yes.
Someone who's very soft to be bullied around. So that's my experience. So it's not that bad. I think it depends on the individual of like how do you appear to the people. Are you confident as to who you are, or you still shy? And then when they feel that you're shying back, that's when they start attacking you because you're not confident in who you are. So it's more like I'm sensing a sense of belonging somewhere. So they're like, let's bully this one.
So with your family, your background, how was it like? Has it always been that comfortable family unit where you were comfortable to be who you are?
No, I think with me, I didn't even have to be even questioned about my sexual orientation. Yeah. Because from a very young age, I was that child. I would cry for Amahil. And I would do braids. I'd be like, so it was a family that is open-minded, also accepting, because I didn't have to sit them down to like explain, okay, they just knew. So it was one of those stages. I wanted to meet an Umuntu, but not specifically playing with Umuntu online, because they would see Umta and Namantomazana, so there's no way you're willing Tomazana.
And you're right. I think with parents, they can pick it up, this thing, as you grow, because you can tell.
Yes, definitely.
at the young
Yeah.
age, like my boy always plays with these girls, and instead of playing with the other guys or with other boys, he starts acting funny or starts screaming. He plays this thing. What are they called? The party.
That's true.
All those kind of things. So that's why I think those parents picked it up. On your side, Mwelile, how did you?
No, from my side, okay, I didn't come out. But you know, when you grow up, parents they have that mentality of now we're gonna have grandchildren. Then when you arrive at high school, it's like we have never seen you with a girl. Are you dating someone or what is happening? Like, no.
Yes.
There is somebody whom I'm seeing, but now I cannot tell like who am I seeing because my parents are typical closers. So it's like, okay, sharp, so now it's So when it comes to metric and then they realize that now it's time for metric dance.
Yes.
Then where's your partner? So you see now and it's like, okay, that's when I have to come out straight and say, okay, no, my partner is a certain individual, but now my folks, they didn't take it. So until I decided, you know what, life is mine.
So from primary, you completed your primary, go to secondary, you still you didn't come out, they didn't know anything.
Yes, because they were just senior boy. You do garden when you wake up on Saturdays, you do your mainly duties.
Oh wow.
Then when you come back from from school, you have to do your laundry, your t-shirts and your socks. But at the end of the day, after matric, the trouble came.
Yeah. Yeah, we are laughing, but this is a serious issue. This is the stigmatization of black families predominantly, because you grow up being, imparted with morals and principles. Which a man must do this and that, a woman must do this and that, and I understand that there are classifications, like you have your drag and your butch. So which one is this one?
Which one is this one?
Okay, in terms of role, with me, I'm a bottom. A bottom meaning I'm a receiver. I don't give.
Okay.
So that's my role. That's me. And then there's other roles that I'll explain bit by bit. With my partner here, he's top. So he's a giver. He doesn't receive. And then there's those people, we call them versatile, meaning they can give and receive. Okay. And then there's the drag queens and there's the queer. The drag queens are the ones that dress like a woman.
Yes.
So they're more comfortable in woman clothing more than dressing up in a normal way. I'm not saying it's abnormal. I'm not saying it's abnormal, but that's how they're confident in to dress in a dress. And then there's the queer, there's a transgender. We all know it's people go through procedures and surgeries.
Of course.
Yes. And then that's it.
Okay. No, understandable. I think this is so easy. So are you guys a couple?
Yeah, we are a couple.
You are a couple. Okay, how long?
Still is a couple.
How long have you been dating for?
It's 1 year now. 1 year, 1 month.
Yeah. So it's still in the honeymoon phase.
It is. The teething phase.
You know the funny thing, Tshepi, what I just saw. So I saw Bongani he was busy with his phone.
Sure.
So I'm like, okay, nice phone. And then after a blink of an eye, that very same phone, I saw Welile had a phone. So I'm like thinking, Welile has same phone as Bongani. Okay. And it's like, no, it's the same phone, it's my phone. So we're sharing the phone, everything. So we're so open in that way that you can see this relationship is something serious. It's not just a joke in a way. There's that transparent level. That they're sharing the phone, they're sharing everything.
Because even husbands and wives don't share.
And just to come back on that part, husband and wife, you guys you married and engaged?
We engaged. We got engaged.
Yeah. Wow. Sure.
Well, I think you just know when the person is just you, when you're done with games. And also there's this stigma where it comes where they go like, gay people never satisfied with one partner. They have multiple partners. I think it also depends individually.
Yeah.
Because if you know what you want, if you've been in the game and you've played your game, and now it's time to settle, because you can never be a player until 60. You're busy hopping around. Sometimes you need stability, because how we did it with the phone, when we started the relationship, we had objectives. So be like, when I'm in the relationship, I want this and this to happen. Because my previous relationship fails because of 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Also, the other party also comes to the table and like, okay, we have a civil plate. Let's clean up our acts. Because obviously you won't come with a clean act. There's past, but you don't dig the past. You let the person tell you, I was this person being pillar so. Oh, okay. And then you make a joke about it. You move on. So that's why the phone, like people become very shocked. It was, even our relationship was given a time frame to be like, it's just a 6 months old last. And then now it's like, anniversary 1 year, guys. How are you guys pulling it off? And because there's people who wanted him, there's people who wanted me. Yeah. So it's like, it's never gonna work. We're gonna try and all forces to destroy everything, but it works.
Yeah. But what makes this relationship work more than anything? What could be that attribute that signifies this relationship? It strengthens this relationship.
What we decided on to be transparency
and
being open. You see, so that's why he can touch my phone, I can touch his phone.
So it's nice, including salaries.
Yeah, including salaries.
There's nothing hidden. Honestly, guys, there's nothing hidden here.
Put your payslip here.
Everything we discuss.
Banking app, you know the password. Okay, no, I'm sure we get all. Let me just do a transfer.
And a lot of people think I know it's voodoo. Someone did something to someone, because there is no way you guys go beyond and sharing even the bank PIN, even the bank app. Like, there's nothing hidden. Like, even my fingerprint is registered on his phone.
Wait.
Even mine is registered on his phone.
Oh,
so it's like,
because even pastors don't do what you guys are doing.
I think, guys, it's just knowing what you want, honestly. I mean, if you've been in the game and if you're done, you're like, it's time. Let me settle down. I've been on the streets. I've been on, you know.
Wow, guys, this is amazing, guys. For those who just tuned in, today we're talking about homosexual. It's fire here, guys. We're having so much fun. And we are joined by Bongane and Welile. So they are couples. They are engaged. 1 year, 1 month in a relationship. So they're excited and everything is going very well. They're planning on their marriage soon. So
that's
So
already we've got an invitation. We've got an invitation. So it also, Ayanda comes with the teachings, in case somebody had just tuned in, with, look, not every gay relationship has got, what do you call it, negativity. So some are just blazing and they are rolling and they are teaching us things that even we straight people don't do. Okay? Yes. Like, this is an achievement for you guys.
And there's so many people out there and some other gays that they want to come out and they want to maybe talk about this thing and express themselves, but it's hard, but because everyone has this mentality that gays is just hit and run, or they change partners. Like you alluded that it's a choice.
It's a choice,
and you decide to, this is the person that I want to be with for the rest of my life, and it is. So coming back to Welile, how did your parents perceive you after you came out? After your matric times, when they saw that you into men, how was their reaction towards you and the lifestyle that now you living?
Okay, my mom didn't take it well. So she's a Christian. We take you to church, pastors have to pray for you. My father will say, okay, you have to go back to Eastern Cape and get initiated. Maybe when you come back, you'll be fine. Then you come back now.
So you actually went to church
I went all those stages. When they say go to church, you go to church, they pray for you, give you water, say, okay, no, you will change. Nothing changes. You go to the mountain, come back the same. And until I tell them that now I'm going back to school, to tertiary. And then I'm not coming back. Because whatever I went through, it was like some phase which I had this anger, which I will never forget. Then went back. Go back to Joburg and then start studying, then start living my life. Then after a year, I decided, okay, let me go back and then see them. When they see now, okay, you are passing, you only left with 2 years to graduate, they start to accept you. Because now they see, okay, our child is clever. It's not what he is. He's still that boy whom we go. So until now, they did accept, and then they accepted my partner. I I did introduce Ubongane Kaya, so yeah, everything is fine now.
What are the challenges that you're facing as a gay couple?
Wow.
That you could pinpoint to say, yeah, these are the challenges.
The stigma to say gay people have money. Because even in families, they expect you.
Yeah.
Anything that arises, unemali. I need to, there's that stigma going around between gay people have money. And gay people, for me, from my own perspective, for us to have money, we had to study and to put ourselves there because we're not acknowledged already. Already being gay is demonic, or being lesbian. Being a homosexual is demonic. So for you to be heard, you need to be educated, you need to study, you need to go make your own money. Yeah. Then that's when the public is like, oh, okay. I was just more gay, more gay, more gay. Because we had to fight. Imagine said and being gay is not demonic, being lesbian is not demonic.
So do you guys ever get upset when someone says, hey, like gay or this gay in public?
Well, with me, it never happened. Yes, or maybe that's how I am. Like, ordinarily look like good say lots of shy. It never happened because I know growing up, being because anytime you was gay, I don't care what to say. I'll jump in your face. So I was that child good bully. So street fight so I think from that setup so but gay food now it's more acceptable since we've got two celebrities that people look up to, and so with me I've never really experienced that. But if it would happen still Zabuel,
and I think people like your Somis is a prominent figure. He has normalized, like it's so normal. Even you see a gay person, it's normal because
with
advocated.
And also in media, also in the river, how they normalized it. Also, parents started understanding. Good, okay. Okay. Because with me also, I've never introduced anyone. Okay. He was the first person I introduced. And then I'm telling because I'm not gonna take. I need to. Yes, good. He's still playing. You can't take this one and that one and that one. Now the family is like, yes, and it was a very awkward situation. And then we slept over.
Yeah.
And Mama Matangena in my room, you understand? What's Mama Banya? So Mama Mbona Lumgani manje constantly. I Salaban. What time that I'm at school? That's I really I'm happy that you found someone ngisapila ngimazi. So there was like a play. Kushuthi mama begani ukuthi kanti lo muntu letha nini sesifuna ukubona ukuthi kanti uzwana nobani because so from there then our families yasupportana uma kuvele something khabo someone yasupportana vele sambafona unjani ubani unjani umama naye yafona even the mother mangula unjani ubongani uyaphila unjani mzamele something so we have a very supportive family structure also. Very, very, very supportive. Because no more healing, and it's not like you go the in-laws, you're gonna feel left out.
Of course.
No lie, they forced you to be engaged. Naseka forced you must be engaged. Because you don't get the bazubuzain. Well, if how much did you get? Outside, so now I understand.
They want you to feel free.
Feel free.
Like a child.
But you guys, you can hear it yourself. You can tell who's the lady here. You can tell the talking. You can tell everything.
Who's the receiver?
Who's the receiver? No.
Guys, I'm sorry. I'm just like.
But which is good. At least now we're learning a lot. I think all of you.
That's true.
Yeah. Even the right words to use.
Yes.
Vocabulary to say. You can't say certain things, even if that's not what you meant.
But
this is an environment that teaches us how to talk to certain people and how to address them.
Yes, that's true.
So I think also the initiatives like your gay pride, it teaches us a lot. And it does not necessarily mean whether you're gay or lesbian, you should be there. Other than that, you are not
Even
allowed
straight
there.
people,
But it literally teaches you to say, live amongst these people, understand them.
They're human.
They're just human.
Yes,
They're normal.
that's true.
Only their sexuality,
Yeah.
obviously, it's different.
You know, Tshepi, what you just said, there's one thing that I like about gay people. You know, when it comes to confidence, they're
Yes.
so confident.
Very.
They can do anything and everything, whatever that comes their way, they'll
Yeah.
nail it. That's one thing I like. And if you look at, especially career-wise, work or whatever that you do, professional, we get to a point where you're probably maybe being pointed out by your colleagues or your friends to say, you know what, they will degrade you or say things like, no, look at you, look at your body. But with gay, no matter how they look or no matter the way they are, they accept themselves the way they are and they appreciate, they're happy with the way they look.
That is true.
Yeah.
And there's one thing which happened at my life. Like I've got 7 years now working for this company. So I started on a junior level.
Okay.
Then made sure I attend the workshops, I further my studies. So currently now I'm on a managerial level. And then it's like, when I will, how do you do it?
Yeah.
Why? Go show you when I was an police. Like, no, because whatever course comes out, I apply. I make sure even though it's a CEO, let me just try and see.
And I think what you just said, it comes back to that point where you came across so many battles and you overcame it. And then your family, your friends. I'm sure there's so many friends that you grew up with.
Yes.
Now you're no longer friends with because of
my sexuality.
your sexuality. Now you are in this situation, and this is how you are.
Yeah.
Because nothing will change.
Nothing will change.
Yes.
And has any of you dated outside of your sexuality?
No. With me, never.
Okay.
Ever since from day
Never
one.
with a girl.
From day one.
Even you, Willie.
Next.
Okay.
And I see Sidumjita from I grew up, then they thought would take I'll have it.
Yeah.
But there was nothing was not there.
It was
become
just
my friend.
never
Yes.
been there.
Because even at school they say, okay, no, Tshepi is your friend. Like, yes, he is my friend. And then somebody will say, no, she's your girlfriend because you assist her with assignments, your exams, you're always studying.
But
that
is
it is just only a friendship
Of
because there's
course.
nothing that maybe that love or something like call you.
Nice.
One important question from my side: what do you like about being gay? Let's start with you, Bongani.
Being free, being happy.
So gay means freedom.
Being free, being able to. I'm not saying straight people are not free, but just being. I know I'll outshine anything that throws life at me. Like maybe in a situation, let's say for example, any interview set up, you'll earlier stand out because you were the gay one. They would remember, the gay person is. You know, so it's like it makes you stand out. It makes you proud of who you are because there's no really need to be ashamed of who you are. And the thing of coming out or coming in, it's not imperative. It's just to live your own life, and also don't need acceptance from family members and friends and whoever that loves you. But your parents definitely they will never turn their back on you.
No, from my side, it's like okay. Living anything with me because for who I am and my sexuality I can do whatever and then I can even what I do I go overboard so if I see a challenge I make sure that okay this thing I'm gonna do it even though it is impossible for somebody else
Of course.
so I've got that power I'm still a man and I know how does an opposite person think like a lady so let me just think like a lady what do I do in this situation
That's true though.
So you end up over like maybe you've got many powers.
Yeah. Is there anything that would one day like to change or you wished you could change about your sexuality or who you are?
Not really, but I'd like to change the mindset of how people will box you immediately. My best will say, oh, like gay, so immediately you boxed. It's fair, man. You around what. All the bad things. They don't look at the good sides. Oh, no, it's good at 1, 2, 3, and it's also bubbly and friendly. And you'll never come across the gay person who's very mean. Well, there's few, but majority it's people accepting, who are more loving, who would go extra mile for people they don't know even.
Yeah, that is so true.
There's this trend as well that gay people they take other women's husbands. Is that true?
Well, I think with that,
Yeah, especially for you, the bottom one.
no, I think I honestly think with that, it depends with the men that you are dating, basically. Because now we find men are very, curious. We call them curious.
Okay.
They would hide whatever they feel. Maybe they are bisexual, but they're not really. They don't want to title themselves bisexual, so they're gonna be bi-curious. So they're gonna have a woman and whatnot, but outside they'd like to explore the gay world or the other sexual orientations life on how it roll and it plays out. So it's not necessarily batata, it's them, the men approaching the gay or the lesbian, or even married women do it. They go and sleep with the lesbian just for the experience, or they're bi-curious also. They want to try it out. Like, there's people who are bi-curious, they just want to try everything that's there to see if they fit in. Some people even leave the woman and go for the other sexuality.
Yeah. Hey, Mr. Curiosity, are you listening?
Yeah, no. It's all good. I like this topic. Eh?
So you are Mr.
I
Curiosity.
think I'm sure I'm not the only one.
Who is curious?
There's so many guys out there. No, not curious per se. Not curious per se, but I'm not the only one. We always, you know, sometimes how I am when I see something, I really want to understand how it works and how all these elements fit and how does everything works. You see, so it's not being curious in a way, but yeah, at the same time, the reason why I've got so many questions, maybe the guys out there, they also want to know what's going on and how do they come about, especially like Bongani and Welile being engaged now, they're about to get married. One last question. Since you guys are getting married, are you planning on adopting or anything?
No. Surrogacy is the way. Like, we'd like to have our DNA. Well, if all fails, then we'd go for adoption. It's still an option, but personally, we sat down, we're like, let's surrogate. Let's find someone to do the work. We'll just pay.
So now you're not planning on?
Not now.
Not now.
Not now. Oh, the time will come. We still got a lot planned.
So what would be your message out there to other gay young people who are, afraid to come out, so to speak, and some of them who have families who are still stigmatized about their children being gay?
I think they should take the route that Welile touched on earlier. It's like, move out of that space, because obviously the negativity, the toxicity, it's going to bring you down. You never see yourself to be something good.
Yeah.
So study, get to matric, do your grades well, go to varsity, come back with a job. That's when I think family is more accepting to say, I gay mara, ufundile, gay mara, So it's not to force them to understand who you are. It's for you to accept for yourself who you are, then you move on. I'm sure along the way we make, especially gay people, we tend to make family outside of the normal environment, the biological family that I had. Would make family outside. Because maybe I understand a little thing. We are nature. It's not good now. I'm gonna turn back. So replace a mother role. Is more understanding. Then you go up. Then from there, that's how you go about. So you don't neglect yourself and try to commit suicide because they don't accept for who you are and you feel good about it. It's a matter of you bringing in information to them. There's a lot now. The media promotes it, and there's being gay was a secret. Now it's out there. It's like, Mama, you gay? Okay, so you understand. So now they understand it in that segment. So it's like, okay, as to begin guys. So I think they need to just focus on themselves. Accept yourself. Because it starts with you. You can't force us to accept you if you didn't accept yourself. There's going to be a contradiction there.
Yeah.
And what I can add is be true to yourself.
Yes.
Don't let somebody else intimidate you to become something which you are not.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you say you are straight. When did you realize that you are straight? So if now you just accept, okay, I'm gay, Then whether the next person accepts or not, deep down in myself, I accepted it. So move on with your life and make sure that you outlive those negativeness from the families or the society, and then live your life the way you want to.
So you're actually born gay, and you don't grow into being gay.
And that's another thing I wanted to touch on. You are actually born gay until you reach a certain dating stage. That's when you can know that, okay, that's the sexual preference group that I'm going with. Because you can't say, hi, because I got good to I got good my feelings of So it's not confirmed until yet the person who's actually, so you're actually born gay. And science has tried to study and do the hypothesis and findings. Still, there was no, even animals, there's animals that have the same relationships as the same sex. Because they don't know where it comes from, but it's just within you born. So, uyakhula kanje asazi umntana ngithi niyambona umntana endlini ukuthi umntana uyenzani until seka reach a dating stage. That's when, so angeke ukuthi uqaleni ngoba gay phela mina ngizokubuza ukuthi wena uqaleni ngoba straight. Because now bongazi ukuthi straight until you started exploring the sexual side of you at a certain age.
So there you have it, Mzansi podcast fans and viewers. The most attributes or lessons I took out of this discussion was honesty, transparency, be truthful to yourself. And
not
the world will be your
freedom.
oyster.
Not to forget the freedom. These guys have got so much freedom and they're just enjoying their life, and you can tell guys they are happy the way they are. They've accepted. So I think you guys as well, do not commit suicide if you're struggling of coming out. Hit us up. We've got our details. DM us or send us an email at info@mzansi podcast.co.za. Just drop us an email there, and if you need any question or any discussion, then we'll respond on to it.
Tell us if you are a give or receive. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Let us know about your experience. If you know somebody who's struggling to, live comfortably because they don't want people to perceive them in a certain group. Like, just let us know. Hit us up. Don't be afraid. I will definitely be there. With her or school.
Yeah. Thank you. Till we meet again. Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Sithandwa senhliziyo lendekifunayo sithandwa senhliziyo ngeno seke namaphiko